Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to Stuff Sucks.
Yeah. Stuff sucks.
Boo. Yeah, we were really happy with that. It should be a bit more morose.
No.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
And this week we're in a bar in Mos Eisley.
It's a hive of villainy and scum.
Yeah. On a planet called Tatooine that's somewhere in the outer reaches of the galaxy.
It's got 2 suns.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
We should have tried to have got to the Mended Drum or something really, I guess.
Yeah, we could probably get there later.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's far away.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a long time ago.
And we're waiting for a contact for a mysterious, I don't know, probably some giant intergalactic drug deal or an assassination.
are we?
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
Club for the food, sorry.
Sorry, you weren't supposed to know that. Sorry, man. And this week, everything has sucked.
Yeah. So much stuff has sucked this week that this could be a special.
Oh, by the way, hello, I'm Jim.
Oh, hi. I'm Al.
I'm Andy.
Hey there, I'm Jan. So everyone else kind of said hi, so I thought I'd cheese up.
It's good. It's good.
Yo, I'm Jim.
Howdy. I'm Andy.
Hurrah! I'm off!
There he is. So,
I just love English. I'm not a racist. I just like English, okay?
oh, you're gonna get deployed.
Wait, no. My papers are legit, man.
Really?
I've not got them, but they are legit. If
Have
they
you?
ever got hold of my papers, it would say that I'm okay.
Would a stormtrooper believe you?
Oh. And that's a sign that I didn't put my phone back on thing, Catherine, so I'm really sorry about that.
sucks.
Yeah. What was your question?
Has anyone died this week that sucked?
Yeah.
Well, last
Yeah,
week,
we all know. Come on.
Last week, Uncle Terry went to meet one of his greatest creations. Uncle Terry, that's not wrong. Wait,
Sir
that is
Terry.
Sir Terry.
Sir Terry Pratchett.
Captain Terry Pratchett.
What a ledge. And it's really, really sad that there's never going to be any more. I think is probably one of the saddest
One more.
things. Yeah, fine, but it's it
What's
now,
the
isn't
last-
it?
what-
He stopped creating them.
Because I'd read the first 3 of there were going to be 5 of the Long Earth saga.
Yeah, and there's only one more to come out.
It's the one. Well, he co-wrote it with someone, so
Hopefully the
I
other
would
guy will finish
I
it.
would have thought
There
the
might
guy.
be enough notes and material and
Exactly,
stuff as well.
yeah, and you'd think, well, I would certainly want to do that for Terry and his fans.
Before we carry on, it's worth pointing out Terry Pratchett, if you don't know of him, a British author, wrote 70 books, a lot of them in a universe called the Discworld, and it's kind of made up a large part. I mean, geez, I've read them since I was a tiny.
First one came out in
Gelfling.
88. Full Magic 88.
Yeah.
Like they say, like, isn't it? It's like it's all like a sort of, I guess, magical but medieval world on a disc, floating on the back of a turtle,
In
going
space.
through space. But it was like used by him to be like more create a commentary on modern life or the human existence or the way people interact, but through that.
Incredibly funny, endlessly
Really
inventive.
good. Great, great comedy in the narrative. It's like one of the things that's held it back from ever being translated properly into a decent film. I think some people may like the Terry Pratchett movies that were made, but I'm not particularly. Like, I thought it was cool, but I just not. Nah, I'm just not really into him.
I like Hogfather.
But
You're not
that's
supposed to.
But that's one of the things. One of the things I would say about it is because his writing is so funny, and because it's only a comedy that can really be done in a narrative, in narrating, rather than a comedy that can be necessarily brought across in acting.
There'd be a way of doing it.
No, there's
like,
not. There's
like the
some
way
of the
they
things-
adapted Douglas Adams. They found a device and it was the
No, but Douglas Adams, they're different.
Yeah,
exactly. There'd be a way of doing it. There'd be a way of doing those movies.
There is a
But
way
there is
of doing
the-
it, but it's not in any way like the normal formula for mainstream films,
No,
which is
but it'd be
why it's
different.
not going to be done. Like, I think the best way to do it is to actually just narrate it. Like, get fucking Patrick Stewart or somebody, or Stephen Fry. That would be the best.
How about-
And get him to narrate it, but then still have live action-y kind of stuff going on.
No, it'd have to be mostly live action, but drop in stuff with like Stephen Fry. So I was reading from a big ass book from the Octavo or something, a magical book that is.
No, I really think loads of it though. Like it's just the way he says stuff or the way characters think about things. Now that's not in there. You know what I mean?
Problem,
like Vimes does something, but then he also thinks about something.
Well, that's what you lose when you turn anything from a book into a film. You lose the character's perspective, and in a lot of things, that's not necessarily important because the feelings and stuff can be translated easily into the situation, and you can identify with that character because of the situation. But so much of Terry Pratchett's stuff is crazy, and you only really understand when you understand what's going on under the scene, explained as you go along in a hilarious way.
And because it's funny, that's the thing.
Exactly.
You can't get comedy from narrative.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Across through looks or through setting necessarily. Like
it's fucking footnotes as well.
Yeah,
they're amazing, and it's going to be difficult to get them in unless they go for like a Hitchhiker's Guide book style inserts.
Yeah. But they could do that actually, and I think that would work.
That worked. That was like the halfway between the narrative, and Hitchhikers had that because of the book. They could like snap away and go, "Here's a bit of what it's like when it's in a book."
And it did help as well that being Stephen Fry.
It did. Yeah.
You could do that though. I guess you could do that and actually just stack up stuff. So you do like action, and then like you would do a snip away and fill in a lot of those gags that were missed in the narrative block.
It'd have to be done in a way it's never been done before, because it's kind of been done not in a comedy way, but like Game of Thrones. Loads of stuff of that is like from characters' perspective and thoughts and stuff, and they've worked it in. Not all of it, obviously. There's shitloads they've left out from the books, but they've found ways of doing it.
Yeah, they have, but again, they're not dealing in comedy. That's
what
makes it so difficult to do it.
Very.
Yeah, when you're doing violence and stuff,
it's
easy because the viewing of it's always going to be cool, even if it's not as good as the book.
Yeah.
Whereas comedies.
And anger and any of those other emotions you can show through action or through looks and through that stuff, but just to make an observation that another observer would make that is funny. That's kind of where the comedy comes from, is his observations of things.
Yeah.
I think it's just, it never translates well, but it's drawing away from the point about how fantastic he is as well. Well, is it though? I suppose maybe it's not.
And not just
it suggests how good a writer he is.
And because stuff sucks. It's
sucks.
how good he was, I'm afraid.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's also bad.
That's
I also
bad.
have to say, did everyone see the last words thing?
Yeah.
The last tweets he said.
Yeah, the last tweets.
Terry Pratchett's
That's
last
so
tweet.
good.
Oh, both of them, yeah.
So good.
Was that him?
No, it was his part.
It was his
the
daughter.
guy, was his daughter? I thought it's a co-owned account though, and I thought it was that guy who's going to carry on the writing.
His daughter already said that she composed them. So fucked up when she did it.
Yeah.
They must have known that was coming as well. Yeah.
It looked planned. He was certainly aware that he was going to die.
That sucks.
Well, I don't know
It
necessarily
really cool.
does suck, because he was definitely ready for it and happy to die, because it was something that he actively pursued. It was something he wanted, and he used his position to promote the rights of the people who don't want to stick around to deteriorate.
Plus, he already personally knew Death.
Yeah, they're close.
Death is like a main character in his books. And a couple of years ago when he got knighted, two things he did. One, he forged a sword out of meteorite.
Oh, fucking hell.
He found all this iron on his estate and like smelted it into an ingot and threw in some like meteorite stuff that'd fallen nearby. And then took that ingot down, they forged him a sword, and he had this badass sort of like gladius sword. And he got a crest made, like a coat of arms. It's got like an ancon and an owl. And his like motto underneath was like, was it Timil Nissil Memorums or something like that. Something like that. It means don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
That-
He's a ledge.
Totally.
He's such a legend.
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah.
Proper wizard, proper warrior.
Yeah, man. Good man.
But yeah, Leonard Nimoy did die too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy did all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. He's a massive loss. I do, like... It's weird. I guess I do care more about Terry Pratchett, but...
I'd say I feel a lot closer to Terry Pratchett than to Leonard Nimoy.
Read so many of his books and stuff.
I do. I haven't read loads of Pratchett at all. I've probably read like 10 books maybe, and that's including 3 from The Long Earth.
Still quite a lot, really.
Yeah,
10 books by any person's quite a lot.
Some people don't write 10 books.
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's just not very much of his body of work.
I feel a lot closer to Terry Pratchett than I did to, Leonard Nimoy. Yeah. It's just kind of what Leonard Nimoy represented, like the classical age of space opera, and the feeling that you still, the human race was still going for it. We were like, it was the 60s, when it started, wasn't it? So it was like, we're making our first bounds into space, and there's things about when the Leonard Nimoy and someone else, it wasn't Shatner, I can't remember who, but they went to NASA and were looking around at them all working on the space shuttle, and there's a great interview with Nimoy where he's just saying, we just felt really embarrassed because we were walking around going, yeah, cool, this is the most amazing shit we've ever seen in our entire fucking lives, and everyone they met was treating them like they were better than them. Everyone they met was like, oh my god, it's Spock! Oh, you're my hero, the thing you did, and then he's like, no, you're the bloody hero, and just felt really embarrassed.
And like, do you think this drive's gonna work?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks good. Like,
the designs look sound.
Mm-hmm. I love the fact that he's the voice on Civ 4.
Well, there's a mod for Civ 5 that brings back Nimoy's voice.
Oh, we're getting that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
That was before he died as well, I noticed that. I would only hope that now it would be updated.
Well, it's difficult, as he recorded stuff.
I just mean there'd be more, No, I don't know what I mean.
Polished.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyone else died?
Like an effort would be made.
Yeah, to make sure that it's a bit...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitively good.
Someone else died. Someone else awesome died.
Loads of awesome people die all the time.
Well,
Everything's shit.
40,000 every day. 40,000 men and women every day.
Every time Bono clicks his fingers.
An angel dies.
It's pretty shitty, that statistic, really. 40,000 people.
It's got to be well more than that. That was like the 70s. It's probably like...
A person dies, I think, last time I heard, and this sounds far too accurate to be completely true, but someone's born every 2 seconds and dies every 3.
Ooh, that's bad odds. No wonder we're filling up.
Well, exactly, but I mean, that was from...
That can't...
I think that's from my childhood, I'm not sure. Maybe more recent than that, but...
Well, I'd heard that 500 million people are born every day.
Wow.
But 450,000 million people die every day. That's how our population keeps balance.
Dude, that's not high turnover.
That's not right.
By the end of the week, we'd have another 10,000 people.
Did you spot
that? One in 6 people alive are born today.
My maths is so bad, and I trust you so implicitly that I would have just taken that.
Would you?
Genuinely.
One in
13
people you know.
Grin on my face all the way through it. I wasn't even remotely trying to be straight-faced about it.
Yeah, but my inability to perform basic maths does suck.
Yeah, that does suck.
What is 6 times 9?
Practice more? It's not though, is it? It's
something like 54.
Yeah.
I'm alright with 9s and I can use my fingers.
While we're on it, actually, resident maths genius Alf.
Yeah.
What is your maths name?
Right, I know this. We've been over this. This sucks. Why would you bring this up? El Nombre.
I know.
The name.
I only thought about it again the other day.
He said it the other day.
Yeah, I'll still say it. I'll still say it because
I thought that's why you were bringing it up because
you
you said it like last weekend.
Numero.
Yeah.
Is that actually what the character's called as well from that thing?
I don't
because
know. It's El Nombre.
Well, that's what I thought, and it's just basically them being shit. It's like shit Spanish. It's like them Spanishifying something and it being wrong, but that's still his number, and he's about El Nombre.
It's still a
pretty
pretty cool
name,
name.
El Nombre. So it's like, I know that's not what it is in Spanish, but that is actually the name that I should be using.
It's like really good that in one way that they made this TV show to teach kids about maths,
and
at the same time they fuck up languages.
Yeah, but I don't care because he's about the maths. So I know you guys are like,
he does letters.
Oh, I'm saying it wrong, but I'm not.
He's about English. He does letters too.
Yeah, but he's not about Spanish. That's where his name
No,
is.
definitely not.
But yeah, and I smash open calculators to find out where the numbers live. So
is it in the calculators?
did you have? No, they're never there.
Oh fuck!
There's just broken calculators, but I never did it to my own, so it's fine.
Technology
For
is
somebody
lies.
else. Did you have a maths-based question, or were you just trying to embarrass me in front of my friends?
That wasn't it, but I don't have to try.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
No, it's just I remembered it the other day. I was watching
Well, yeah.
something.
See,
and
I'm
they
not
brought-
actually. I'm actually not being stupid. I'm getting it right.
That's saying it being stupid. No, I am now. Dude, no,
I'm
it's just
getting it right though, right?
no. I think
I'm
I think
still
it's a
uncertain,
cool...
even myself. But yeah, I think I'm getting it right.
You're adorable for a space pirate, you know.
Thanks. I wish I could be a space pirate.
We are space pirates.
Space
Remember?
pirates.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
suppose. Yeah, technically, that's true. Yeah, I'd like to get a smaller ship though.
A smaller ship.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, because Earth's a bit big, and there's loads of other people that are on it. That, to be honest, I'd rather. No, I'd rather they were just nicer. I don't want them to fuck off. I just want them to be nice people. But you know, it would be nice to just have my own little ship that I could fuck off in.
Yeah, Earth only really goes in one direction.
Yeah, I'd like to go and see some
Not
other
quite
shit.
wise.
Do you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to sit in the orbit point and stay there for a year and wait for the Earth to come back round and then pick me up again.
Let's
That
just
would be
go.
badass.
There's an airlock over there. Let's just go jump in fucking Millennium Falcon and.
Wait, what? Like steal it?
Well, one of these fucking ships. I mean, I assume when we came to Mos Eisley, we'd be leaving on a spaceship.
Yeah,
that's
well,
true,
could we steal the Falcon?
No, we use teleportation technology. What the fuck are you on about? No one uses spaceships. Like, that's just not been invented yet. We
Dude.
teleported here just like everyone else teleported here and everyone else teleports everywhere else.
Spaceships haven't been
You're
invented.
Spaceships haven't been invented.
Teleportation
But
has.
teleportation has.
What are you on about?
And inhabiting other planets.
Well, I don't know how you got here, but I teleported here. Fuck you guys.
We used a spaceship to get here, I'm sure.
No, we use a teleportation pod on a spaceship, but the spaceship can't fly. They can't fly.
El Nombre's drunk again.
Yeah.
Mos Eisley has changed
Drunk on my
a lot.
own power.
Mos Eisley's changed a lot since episode 4.
What?
It was a long time ago.
Well, do you see that rolling robot outside, BB-8? I don't know what the fuck that is. I like it though, it's weird.
It looks interesting.
BB-8.
It's the rolling ball, and it's got like a sort of R2 head on it. It's like a different...
Yeah.
Is this a
New
new one
droid,
that's
yeah.
coming out?
It's cool looking.
It's just like a floating head on a ball.
It's like it's sort of attached, like there's some kind of magnetism, I would suppose, and it just sort of bounces on the top, sticks to it, and it just rolls. Looks kind of cool.
Sounds cool.
There's going to be a shit ton of toys of it. Or I can imagine a remote control one already.
At least they've got like an excuse for making new shit like that. I really hated in the first 3 episodes, well, you know, or the second 3 episodes, however you want to look at it.
Yeah.
The episode 1, 2, and 3, where the technology was better than like in the Imperium in the 4, 5, and 6. And like I understand some of it, but like it just all went 80s. And then, like, you know, in episode 1, they had like those Naboo starfighters that were like 10 times better than anything anyone else had.
Well, everything's kind of fucked. Like I kind of like that actually. It's like there was like a glorious sort of time, then shit went bad for a bit, and so they all started like using
I
grungy
suppose,
tech.
yeah.
I think they probably should have, when making those films, like looked at the production of the original made trilogy and seen what proportion was, you know, like, because it would have been a tiny proportion was CGI, and you just think they need to reduce down their CGI to nearer to those levels for continuity and production. So
Well, that's what Abrams is up to.
better, because it's like fine to go for CGI, but they still knew then CGI's not. It's not there yet. You know what I mean?
And
Back
those
then it wasn't.
matte paintings they used in the original trilogy as backdrops and stuff look significantly better than the CGI ones in the
redos in the 90s. Yeah.
There's also something to do with like the stock of the film that you're using in comparison to those effects, and you know, it's in many ways. I can see why you don't, because it's just compared to all the other films, you look unpolished, but 50 years down the line, your films will match up and look great as a set.
Yeah.
Whereas other people's won't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, look at the new...
the recent...
Die Hards.
Yeah.
Like, you look at the quality of the stock of... Just the camera stock not necessarily the content, but you go along and then boom, 4, it's like super Hollywood polished, and you just like it ruins it in sequence.
Well, modern super Hollywood polish.
Yeah.
See, like
I know it was at the time, but
you've
got to then go and sync back up with it.
At least, especially because in Die Hard, at least is in order of getting better, whereas Star Wars goes good, better, really good, fucking like old school, slightly old school, less. You know, it's like, and then it'll go ultra modern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd.
All of those were words, I'm sure.
Right, yeah, that's it. While we're talking things
Disney
that
will probably
suck.
just remake the originals.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not going down that route. That
sucks.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, well, that was a good thing to talk about because it would. Well, it depends how they do it.
Well, they're going to redo Harry Potter's. Why wouldn't they do?
Of course, they're
Star
going
Wars?
to redo Harry Potter. Of course, they do another 7 to 8 films.
Oh, yeah.
They're making more films about Harry Potter anyway.
About the Harry Potter film.
They're making more films.
Yeah, 3 more.
About Harry Potter.
About the world. Or about,
I think it's about Harry Potter.
Wow.
That's the plan. Cool. After they've done the Beasts and the Southern World. After they've done
Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah, they're going to do 3 of them.
That's the film that they're making at the moment.
Well, that's the name of the book, but that's not actually the name of the film.
Yes, that's the name of the film.
That's the name of the film. Oh, cool.
Who's it by?
Well,
it's by K Rowling.
She's
right, cool.
She's written the screenplay.
Yeah, first script she's written. Yeah.
Which is cool. I kind of want to see what that's going to be like. I always thought, like, after the end of the books, like, it's like I really wanted to write more in this world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really give a fuck that much about Harry Potter anymore.
You didn't get a lot of information about the world, lots of things, at least in the films. Like, I understand you coming from someone external to that world and like learning, and you understand that at the beginning, but then Harry kind of switches from, I don't know what any of this stuff is, this is all magical and new, to like, I've lived in this world forever and I will ask no questions. So that's fine because it's a film and whatnot, but you don't get to learn things about what his thing's called, the evil stuff from Azkaban, the Dementors. Like, I understand the concept, and I guess they're like wild beasts that have been like, you know, captured, but they seem like there's a lot of backstory there that could have been there that was never.
There is a mention of sort of where they come from, and they were rounded up and subdued, I guess, and brought under heel. They were basically like fed the misery of the inmates of Azkaban to keep them on. They feed on misery and shit, don't they? So like by providing the criminals for them to feed off of, I guess that stopped them from fucking about in the rest of society.
But that's hardcore. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Like, what a world that is. Yeah, and yet it's so magical.
The magical world has its own politics as well. There's probably campaigners within the magical world against that sort of shit.
Well, after the end of the Second Wizarding War, the Dementors weren't used in Azkaban anymore. Took them away.
After Harry Potter's war.
What'd they do with them?
Well, I think they're just a banned species now because they're fucks.
Do you mean they aborted them?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm sure there's still some wild living about, but they can only reproduce in areas of extreme misery. So.
Like Milton Keynes.
That's why it's so foggy there.
So yeah,
Telford even.
There is a lot more to that world then, isn't there? Like...
Telford. That's what I said first.
Germany.
Telford.
Yeah, I'd like to see her write some more books about in that world, but not necessarily about Harry Potter. But you're saying that it probably is going to be more HP source.
She's got a lot of input on it, but she's not done like all the writing for the screenplays and stuff. Was my understanding.
In the first 8.
Oh, what? Films. So they're just making more films?
Yeah, that's the thing.
She's not writing these Harry Potter books. She's making more Harry Potter films.
I think she's going to wait and see
how
Radcliffe.
Well, yeah, but she's not. That's what I mean. She's not having like a huge input on it.
Oh no, she's all over this shit.
Oh, is she? I thought she was like giving artistic direction, but like it was all being done by other people.
No, right. She's written the screenplay.
Either way, it'll be cool.
She's totally got Aurora in. Well, no, I think it should be good.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a good producer going on, but I think they're waiting to see how the film goes, and then she'll decide if she's doing more Harry books or doing the 3 films after these 3 films. There's doing 3 of these Monsters and Where to Find Them films, or
cool.
Yeah. That's it. Okay, before we heavy film sort of vibe, but you heard about Ghostbusters?
I've heard of it. What is Ghostbusters?
I recently heard of this, like 10 minutes before we started recording, and I told you to save it because I sensed I'd be very angry when you told me what it was.
This is an outrage, possibly. Right, they've already like announced. Obviously, they're doing the new Ghostbusters film. It's a reboot. Oh shit!
Lady Ghostbusters.
Lady Ghostbusters.
I did know that.
Wait, is this the announcement that they're doing another film?
Oh wait, hold on. Right, obviously, they're doing the Lady Ghostbusters, and it looks like they're going to concurrently make at the same time, maybe release 6 months after, an all dudes Ghostbusters as well. So it won't be number 4. It'll just be like some weird parallel shit. With
same world, but different genders.
Exactly. One for the guys.
Well, I don't know. I kind of it sounds good.
Channing Tatum, Seth Rogen's about to sign, and they're going to be also 2 more films. And that's one's probably going to be
the fuck's Channing Tatum going to play in it?
Ghost.
Dan Aykroyd. Is he taking over Dan or Bill Murray?
No.
Bill Murray.
No, he's going to be.
Right, that's the thing. They're trying to make.
Okay, that's all right.
They're trying to make a big franchise universe because the other one's going to be them 2 meeting up in some team-up movie like the Avengers, and another one which is going to be about more characters in this universe, but they're not going to be busting ghosts. It's just going to be something weird.
In the neighbourhood.
Maybe Bill decided to just sign off on as much mental shit as possible so it would be as far distance from their original 2 movies. It won't be the 3rd one.
Bill is
isn't
not,
just a reboot. It's some fucking mental shit.
Yeah.
Bill doesn't give a fuck about... Well, Bill doesn't have any rights. I mean, Ramis did because he was like co-producer and writer and shit, but...
Who did he leave the rights to? Was
Aykroyd.
So Aykroyd. Aykroyd gets sole rights.
Well, this is kind of like the original idea Dan Aykroyd envisioned when they were. It's his idea to start with, and this is what he wanted: a big sort of like universe, loads of franchises of Ghostbusters around the country, doing stuff. It's kind of like he's getting what he always wanted.
I don't like the idea of Ghostbusters. I don't think it's ghosts.
That's weird. Isn't it?
Busting makes them feel good and they're depressed all the time if they can do that.
What are they doing now?
Well, 2 of the films are going to be busting ghosts. The other 2 films, one of them is definitely not going to be them busting ghosts. Maybe they're going to be like tickling dragons. Something weird, something supernatural.
Dragon tickler.
Yeah, that's okay. They've dealt with weird supernatural shit before. That haven't just been ghosts.
But why can't it be just a film that is something else? Why is it going to be a Ghostbusters film?
Yeah, exactly. It just won't feel like a Ghostbusters film. Well, I don't know. Obviously, it may, but it doesn't sound like it will.
I'm holding off judgment until I see it, but it's going to suck balls. It can run backwards naked through a field of dicks.
Yeah.
Strong words.
Yeah.
Not mine, run the jewels.
Strong words.
Well, I think that's our contact over there. He's waving rather coyly. Right. So we'll go over there and...
Alf will teleport back and we'll all get in this lovely spaceship. Shapeship.
I will teleport back.
Make sure you shoot first.
Don't shoot him first.
You said you wanted to go out and travel on a spaceship before, and now you're all about teleporting.
Yeah,
you lazy
you're
bastard.
all liars. You're all going to teleport too, and you're going to walk me to the spaceship that doesn't fly, and then you go, teleport.
So you don't believe that there's faster than light travel? You think we all just teleport?
Yeah, I know we all just teleport, but I also know that you guys have a spaceship, but it doesn't fucking fly.
Dude, if we steal the Millennium
It's
Falcon,
just
are you not going to come with us?
You can't steal a working spaceship because they don't exist, mate.
You're not going to come with us then?
Well,
I'm going to teleport to the same
station.
place that you're going to teleport to. I will see you there.
We're not going to teleport anywhere.
We're in a spaceship.
We're in a
Do you
space
know what you're
station.
grasping?
I'll see you there.
You've got like space bends.
I'll see you there.
Fucking hell.
Space man.
Right, well, we're off. Everything sucked.
Yeah.
Wow.
But come back next week, everything's going to be nice again, and we'll have some things we like back at the chateau.
Yeah. It'll be nice to be home.
Probably have some high tea.
Yeah.
Scones, not
I'd
cakes.
rather
You know
just have
what?
builders.
We genuinely will.
Will we?
Yeah. Guarantee.
Fucking dandy. Right, so let's go and talk to this dude and steal the Millennium Falcon.
Cool.
Right, night everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Rotten hell, you poor bastards.
We'll call you from space jail.
Oh fuck, Andy! Quickly, I've got to press the thing.
I'm pressing it. It's not doing anything.
It's like you've got to press it and push a pedal or something. There's a little valve they push.
Oh, this little stupid chess pieces are coming out of everywhere.
Should have gone with Alf in the teleporter.
I hope it's full of shit. It does not have a teleporter. Right, fire. Oh, it's going. Just going. Right, hold on, everybody.